He was the game changer, revolutionising English football both on and off the field. But today, amid growing fan frustration, the game was finally up for Arsene Wenger.
It does mean we need to be bold in the appointment and get the person we believe is the right person.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 15 of WengerOut FryIn. And today we have a look to see, in episode 15, who finished in 6th place. So I just wanted to apologise first as well. I've not been able to do some videos for a little while, so there's been a little bit of a break. We've not had as many as I wanted, but I should be able to start rolling these videos out again soon. Then when we get to the end of the series, I am going to do a few more. There's a few managers that I want to test out, see how they would have got on. And yeah, so let's just get stuck into the game. So as you can see, 6th place is Manager Jardim. Quick history of him. Milestones. So he was AS Monaco manager for 3 years. Previously at Sporting, Olympiacos, Braga, and some other lower teams. So did he obviously for Monaco? They finished 3rd in his first season, 3rd in his second season, but in his last season they won the league and came runners-up in the Copa de la Liga. So a very good manager. We'll quickly have a look at his stats. Nothing stands out as like fantastic. He's got good work with youngsters and good man management, and everything else is generally good. He's from Portugal, 43 years old, so he's still young. And yeah, a good appointment. Let's see how he done and what he done to come in 6th place. So the transfers he made 4 signings. He spent 68 million. So he spent quite a lot. He didn't bring any money in. Everyone else has left the club, has gone out on loan. And a couple of surprising signings here. Michael Bradley from Toronto FC, only 6 million, 30 years old, American. But as you can see, he has some fantastic stats. He's very much a tenacious midfielder and a solid squad player. And if we look at his history as well, he didn't really play too many games. Obviously came in January, he made 8 appearances, only 1 assist and an average rating of 6.72. But a good squad player nonetheless. Dennis Mann has been signed a few times. We won't look at him. Hannes Wolf, I've not seen him before, but he's been signed from Salzburg. 27.5 million he's rated at. 19 years old from Austria. He's got fantastic passing, off the ball, determination for a 19-year-old. Good pace, good acceleration. Definitely one that can develop. By the looks of it, he hasn't had the best start to his Arsenal career, but obviously he's only young. He needs time to bed in, get used to the Premier League and English football, and learning the English language as well. And then the last signing was Charles Araguez from Leverkusen. Again, a good, solid midfielder. 29 years old from Chile. He's resilient. Media describe him as a world-class midfielder. Looks very tenacious as well. Tackling could be better, but he's got good passing, good first touch, good technique, good work rate, good determination, stamina. Typical midfielder, especially one from Chile. So let's have a quick look to see how he done. 11 appearances, no goals, no assists, an average rating of 6.71. So he didn't really impress either. Let's see what tactics he used. And as you can see, he used a standard Arsenal formation, the 4-2-3-1. Aubameyang in his usual position. Recently he's been playing out on the right wing or centre mid. He's back in his usual position. It'd be good to see how he performed. Aubameyang up front on his own. And Araguez in midfield with Ramsey. And yeah, that is the most recent lineup. Let's have a look at the players and see how they've done. So if we look for goals, and surprisingly enough, there's not anyone that's got the majority of the goals. You've got 5 players in double figures, which is pretty good to be fair. Alex Iwobi with 12, Mkhitaryan with 14, Ozil 15, Lacazette with 16, now Aubameyang with 19 in 53 games. So it's not the best performance by Aubameyang, Lacazette or Ozil compared to the other saves. But obviously they've done something right to finish in 6th place. So, yeah, they're the goals. What about the assists? Mesut Ozil, again, top, as usual. 22 assists in 60 games. And then only 2 others in double figures. Ramsey with 12, Mkhitaryan with 10. A few others doing quite well, but no one else really standing out. And as for the average ratings, as you can see, Mesut Ozil, good return for goals and assists. He tops it with a 7.41 rating. Laurent Koscielny and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joint second with 7.28. Lacazette in third place with 7.26. So that's how the players performed, but the thing that you guys want to see is how we done in competitions. What did Jardim win as Arsenal manager? So let's have a look. So as you can see, the first trophy that Jardim has won as Arsenal manager in his first official game in charge, a 2-1 win against Chelsea in the Community Shield. Xhaka and Vlad Dragomir with a late 87th minute winner. Not much else to say there. Well done, guys. You've won your first trophy, although it's not a key one. So let's have a look at the Carabao Cup. And unfortunately, we didn't perform like we did in the Community Shield. Despite knocking out MK Dons and Newcastle, we ended up losing 3-0 away to Man City in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. We won't have a look at it. It was a weakened team. Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson, Maitland-Niles holding in there, but you still got Ospina, Bellerin, Koscielny, Mkhitaryan, Mustafi, Ozil, Aubameyang, so they should have done better. But Gabriel Jesus' hat-trick in an hour was enough to finish Arsenal off. So we didn't win here. Let's have a look at the FA Cup. And as you can see, not much better here. Again, we won our first 2 games. We beat Burnley and Sheffield Wednesday. But then we played Everton. We drew 2-2 away from home. Brought it back to the Emirates, where you think we'd be able to go and attack Everton, get a few goals, win the game, go through to the next round. No, we drew 0-0 and lost 1-0 in extra time. A goal from Michael Keane, probably from a corner. Typical Arsenal, no change there. So, we won the Community Shield. We lost in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. We've lost in the 5th round of the FA Cup. So it all now comes down to the Europa League and the Premier League and how we've done in those. So let's have a look. So as you can see, Jardim and Arsenal have won the Europa League. They beat his former club, AS Monaco, 3-1 in the final. Pretty much easy running all the way through. We had an easy group, Konyaspor, Sporting and Austria Vienna. We then knocked out AEK, Atalanta and Zenit. And in that final, let's have a quick look at it. A 3-1 win. We pretty much were the better team, possession and shots-wise. Ozil with a goal and then 2 goals from Aubameyang. After AS Monaco had taken the lead through Radamel Falcao, although he got injured in the 51st minute, and that's when it went wrong for Monaco and Arsenal took control. So, well done, boys. An excellent achievement. We've won a trophy. Well done. That's 2 trophies in the bag for Jardim in his first season. Let's have a look, see how we've done in the league. So as you can see here, we finished in 3rd place. Disappointingly, 16 points behind Man United, who finished top. Man City came close behind in 2nd place to us, not to Man United. They were 12 points behind Man U, 4 points ahead of us. So 7 defeats for us. If we'd done better, then we potentially could have come 2nd. But if you look at the stats for the players, nobody has really excelled for Arsenal this season, apart from Mesut Ozil. 12 assists in the league, so he must have had 10 in other competitions. And yeah, that's Jardim's first season in charge. No one really stood out as being amazing. No one scored a lot of goals. Ozil was probably the best player. He set up 22 goals, scored 15 in 60 appearances. But yeah, that was about it. We've won 2 trophies. We came 3rd in the league. It's better than 6th, so he's done better than Wenger. But it's not at the top where we want to finish. So, hopefully he can do better in future seasons. But that is the end of this episode. If you want to see who finishes in 5th place, please stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, please press on the like button. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.